Hello and welcome to the update. I'm Talisa Ryder. A second Mercy flight carrying Australians and their families out of Lebanon is arriving in Sydney later today. The government's hoping to schedule others while the airport in Beirut remains open. Overnight, there were tearful reunions at Sydney Airport where hundreds of Aussies fleeing the conflict zone were greeted by loved ones.
Thank you, Australia. You got us back home safe. We're very heartbroken. We're very exhausted. But at least now I know my kids are safe. Thank you, Australia.
Thank you, Australia.
Thank you for everything.
Consumer confidence has jumped as Aussies remain hopeful about an interest rate cut in coming months. The ANZ figures show consumer confidence has increased 1.5 points this week. People who own their own home and renters are the most confident about their finances. The opposition is standing firm against the federal gov's so-called Help to Buy scheme. Labor is reintroducing the policy to federal parliament, which would see the government own a 40% stake in someone's home. Liberal Senator Simon Birmingham says it's flawed.
There's no lack of clarity around the coalition's position. We want Australians to own their own homes themselves, not own their homes in partnership with the government.
From today, childcare providers will be able to apply for federal funding to help cover a 15% pay rise for their workers. Operators will be able to get the money if they agree to limit their fees to no more than 4% until August next year. The Albanese government believes this will help lower the cost of childcare as it tries to shift the political dial back to cost of living issues. And older Australians are living longer, but diet, drugs and alcohol are taking a toll on those under the age of 50. A global study shows a life expectancy of younger residents is stagnating. Sport and entertainment are next. In sport, the AFL trade period continues today. Eagles veteran Jack Darling is off to North Melbourne in exchange for a late draft pick, while Demons premiership player Alex Neil-Bullen has secured a trade to the Crows. And 4 members of Penrith's grand final winning squad have been named in the Kiwi squad for the upcoming Pacific Championships. James Fisher-Harris will captain the side, joined by Scott Sorensen, Casey McLean and Trent Talol. In entertainment news, Taylor Swift has returned to Travis Kelce's side after skipping his birthday and the Chiefs' last 2 NFL games. The superstar making her hugely anticipated return to Arrowhead Stadium as she takes a short break from the Eras Tour. Cissy Houston, the mother of late singer Whitney Houston, has died at the age of 91. The 2-time Grammy winner was reportedly suffering from Alzheimer's disease. And it's official, Oasis siblings Liam and Noel Gallagher will make their way to Australia in 2025. The British rock band will headline a show in Melbourne on October 31 before heading to Sydney on November 7, with more dates expected to be announced. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast newsroom. We'll have another episode of The Update for you later on.